I'm late. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. What's going on, everybody? Got 17 people in here. It's hot and humid all of a sudden. Whew. Getting too old for this shit. What's up, everybody? We got Isaac, East Side. What's up? What's up? We got Curtis. We got Clemente. We got Kid Cowboy. What's up, my man? How you doing? How's Texas? I'm sure it's a scorcher. Mike Aldana. What's up, my man? Game Time Brian. Ask your son. Braun Breaker. I think he's the next WWE champion. Curtis. Braun Breaker. I like Braun Breaker. Chris May. Yeah, but Curtis, the storylines have kind of hit a wall, man. It's like, okay, now that you finished you finished the story, now you come up with a better story. Jojo, how are you? What's going on? Ronnie, what's up? Ronnie's in the house. I'm working on a candy assembly line. Wow, and it's hard to kind of respond. Hello, everybody. Look at you, Vinny. What are you? You're a sweetie. What's up, Coyote? What's going on? Devil Dog, what up? How is it out there, Devil Dog? I'm sure it's nice and warm. Vinny's a sugar daddy, Ronnie. Thomas Garrett, what's up, my man? How are you? Yeah, I'm sorry, Kid Cowboy. I was late. EJB. Elena. Eagle Elena. What's up, EJB? I'm doing all right. You got Timothy. Hello, Brian, from Old Fat Big. I can't read it all, but I hear you. Terrell, Texas. I know exactly where Terrell is. Shout out, Terrell, Texas. WWE needs Roman Reigns back. Yeah, Mike, it's not good right now. I like Gunther too, Curtis. I like me some Gunther. So how is everybody? Let me get some water in me. I'm feeling a little parched. What's up, Jeff Lee? I got a little bit of a break. I'm a sweetie. I asked my wife if she... tell you. Pause. Yeah. Usually when my wife calls me sweetie, it's usually followed by something negative. So doesn't happen too often. Southwest humidity. I'm not used to it. I don't know how you guys handle it. Arturo, what's up, man? Your hat is on its way. What's up, Drew? Devil Dog, Timothy Looper, Larry's in the house. I'm doing great. And how's the day going? Doing wonderful, Larry. Doing wonderful. Got to get rid of that Eagle Green, Larry. Roman, Kid Cowboy, lot of beer. Larry Woods, Chris. Where do I pay to become a channel member? Yes, Brad, a channel. There should be a join button, Drew, right by my name. But if not, you might have to log out of YouTube. Don't delete. Log out of YouTube. Put Game Time Brian in, and then it should pop up. My wife said the same thing. I hear you, Arturo. Saweetie. I don't mean Saweetie. We know who Saweetie, or at least I know who Saweetie is. Game time at the gym. I know you are, Thomas. Texans. Go Texans. Almost here, East Side. We get to see if the Texans are going to be able to pick up where they left off, my man. Felix Rojas, my other brother. What's up, Felix? How you doing, man? Timothy. I know right where it is. Oh, man. Whew. I got the air going, though, people. I do got the air going on my lunch. This is my lunch that I spending with you peeps. So any news today or what? Amazon. Anybody don't think we deliver Amazon? Look. I got a whole truck full of Amazon. Amazon Prime. When you guys get the free, like when you get the cheap shipping sometimes, they kick it to us and we deliver it. I'm not Amazon. Every day you see UPS at our dock, Amazon, DHL. We deliver it all. Why? Because the post office is cheap labor. That's why. Where's my man Cornelius? He has my same drop day schedule out in Cali. He knows what I'm talking about. We're just a number. Cornelius, we're just a number. When we drop, God forbid I drop dead, they move me out of the vehicle, slide somebody else in. I need some cold beer. Yeah, right? Game time. Raymond Walker. It's Friday Eve, right? Brian, are you doing a training camp? No, Timothy. I'm not. I'm glad I'm not now. Now that you got Big Sills. Yeah. And Mark and Philly 500. There's way too much there. I don't need to go there. How good will Ryan Flournoy be, my man? Felix. Ryan Flournoy is a question mark. They're higher on him than I am. That's for sure. He's a rookie. I'm more higher on... I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to be good, but he's going to get a good shot. I know Jalen Tolbert has to either put up or get out. I responded to you on email. Tommy, yes. I got you, my man. When I get home, I'll see if I have an XL. How you feeling? Yeah, we're doing good, Tommy. For the most part, everybody's doing good. But I did get it, Tommy. You said XL. I'll go home and see if I have an XL. Terrell, Texas. My dad used to talk about Terrell. It's not far. It's not too far from where I know. My dad used to talk about Waxahachie, too. Game time, Brian. So I commented on Steely yesterday. He was saying we all know where the football was going to 88 relating to our offense. I told him, don't sleep on Ferguson. He responded he liked Fergie. Yeah, he's hot and cold, man. Just remember one thing, Clemente. Like, once you get like Dan Silio, he's like, I'm not going to throw anybody else under the bus, but once you get to that level, it's more like the ESPN shit where they're just going to start like crapping on people for ratings. You know what I mean? Like Shock Jock, it's actually entered YouTube now. So instead of actually having some, some different content, it's, hey, Dallas sucks. They haven't won since the Chia Pet. And then the next day, you're on there saying how great Dak is and, top 5 offense. I just can't keep up with the BS anymore. Yeah, it's Real Fan 1. It's out to jury has it. It's a hung jury, I hear. No. Thanks, Vinny. Mike Aldana, college baseball is going to get even more interesting between UT and Texas A&M and Longhorns hiring. Right? Yes, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Game time. I want to bring up something. Do you see any upside with Mozzie? Of course. Hey, Larry, there has to be upside, right, bro? He hasn't done nothing. So, to me, there's a lot of upside. So, that's where I want it. I want it upside. Last year came with expectations. Me and Larry, he was drafted at the bottom of the round. Maybe elevated a little bit because of need. And let's face it, everybody there, they had second-round grades on, so they went with a need spot. You get burned sometimes and you go in need. So, I would say, Larry, yes, there's a lot of upside with Mozzie. Will he reach it? I couldn't tell you. We'll soon find out, but not right away because he's not ready to go. He's going to be on the side, working back in. Spare none, what's up? What's that? Curtis. Hi, Mike, baseball coach yeah. I miss coaching my kid in travel ball. I think the fake Mark Holmes was on Fish this morning. Vinny, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm feeling a little better today. Day by day, my friend. Well, that's good, Tommy. That's good. Make it happen, Brian. Yeah. Make it rain. Arturo, I don't think Jalen Tolbert is a go-getter with attitude. I don't think he's going to make it as a third. He's not a beast. Arturo, I think from, you know, what Brandon Cooks was saying is he loves what he sees from Tolbert. But, you know, you got to prove it on the field. Game time, when I become a channel member, do I get my wrench back? Of course you do. Because I took your wrench away so they could time you out. That's what I was getting lit up about. I can't believe he's in the Zoom. He's not a channel, because everybody can tell who's the channel member because you don't have the icon next to you. So, you know, I try and be nice, and I get shit on by both sides, Drew. Welcome to YouTube. You'll soon find out, my man. You could say 99 good things about the Eagles. The one bad thing that you might say, you're going to get lit up for it. So get ready. Game time. Any thoughts on what Mark brought up yesterday? Now the Dak scandal is done, Cowboys may pay sooner. Raymond, that makes sense, right? I was laughing because I just saw the video, or listened to it a little while ago, Raymond, and I was thinking of Philly 500 saying, yet Mark's doing yet another Dak video, but that was one that had to be done. My man has profited a lot off of Dak. He owes Dak a game check, I think. I feel like the offensive line coach, Brock Hoffman, said, yeah, Curtis, that's probably where it's going, which I'm annoyed at. I want the best guy to win, so I'm hoping all the coaches are watching, and Mike Solari can have he could be excited about Brock Hoffman. Let's have the better guy win. It's a hung jury. That's what she said. But I'm pumped. Yeah, he's right. Oh, so Mark has become more like 3 and 4 letter. You said the word, Drew, not me. That's you. I said Dan and some people. Drew. It's hard not to, Drew, I know. But Drew, just remember, I did not do a video about the Eagle linebacker and the hooker. I didn't do it. I took the high road. I asked you, Drew, when you get your channel, you would do a video if it was a Dallas linebacker, wouldn't you? You would do that video. I didn't. I took the high road. I didn't think there was enough in it to, like, dig the Eagle fans. Maybe because I live here and I really don't wish ill will upon the people. I just want my team to win. Vinny, exactly right. It's all about ratings, Curtis. Paying Dak will be a mistake. They will have other players. The real fan, I keep hearing Micah. That's bothering me. I'm not going to lie to everybody. Mike is saying he wants to reset the market. Bothers me. Drew, it bothers me. Why? Because he's not the best defensive player in the league. Just because I like Micah and think he's dominant, he's not Myles Garrett. Shit, he's not T.J. Watt. He's not a lot of guys. Now, this year is big for Micah. He's betting on himself. In my opinion, he's getting off to a bad start when you miss OTAs. But I'm a little old game time, Brian. So, you know, what do I know? Game time. Did you hear the positive comments, Lane and Brandon? Yes, I did. Sorry, man. I did see your comment. I wasn't feeling great this morning. And, you know, came to work and it was even worse. So, but yeah, I did see it. I don't know who I was talking to. Oh, no, it wasn't you. It was somebody else. Because I was talking about the defensive coordinator, how the Miami, the players are hating him. And, somebody said, well, the Eagles players love him. Like, I wasn't talking about the Eagles players. I'm talking about whatever happened in Miami last year. That was a shit show. But, yeah, I did see that. So, and about Jalen's leadership. Yeah. I just think, Drew, he needs to smile more. A smile will go a long way. That's all. I might like my Cowboys, my Chicago Bulls. There you go. Phillies are still good, but when you all play the Dodgers, Curtis, Dodgers are a juggernaut, but they always seem to choke, so we'll see. Hope Mozzie just doesn't want to fight, but I love the game of football. Vinny? That's not what he said. He said he don't like the game of football. Jet Diener, there he is, up in Pennsylvania. Jet Diener, the actual, he's a true ex-cow. He's a true cowboy. You're never an ex-cowboy. Anybody that rides a bull, yeah, professionally, there he is, Jet Diener, ex-rodeo man. Why time me out? I never say anything disrespectful. Drew, I don't know. I'm just trying to calm the waters. Have fun. It's a fine line with some people. Game time, you like to say you forgot to take the good with the... You got to take the good with the bad. Oh, I lost you. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, I lost it. Where am I at? Okay, you got to take the good with the bad. That's something I always told me when I was a kid. Yeah, you got to take the good with the bad. Because, know why, Curtis? There's usually bad, and even in good, there's always a little bad, you know? True, he needs to get himself back into rotation, and Tolbert should step up, or he will be put on back burner to a Jalen Brooks training camp. Yeah, to me, that's what I'm excited about. Everybody's going to be up Trey Lance's butt. And that's fine. I'll be curious to watch that. Because I don't need to see Cooper Rush. We know what we got. We got a very solid backup. But we need these receivers to emerge. Who's going to emerge? And the tight ends. Luke Schoonmaker going to injure it away again this offseason? All right. Well, Brevin Spanford and John Stevens, go make his ass pay. I like Brock Hoffman and a juggernaut who will be better to take over Zach Martin's spot. Curtis, the good thing is you got two really good players. So if Brock Hoffman plays that well, and I know they want to give him the job because he's played well last year and sparingly. He only had a couple starts, but he was good in those two starts, and he's always a hard worker in the offseason. Kind of like Terrence Steele was. But we saw Terrence Steele last year take a step back. Why? Because of the injury. So that's... Mark Holmes is a clickbaiter. Remember when he said he was shutting it down in the basement putting... Yeah. Clickbaiter. Mark knows the tricks, Clemente. He does. I try not to do it too often because I'll be honest, I get some nasty people in there. So it's like... Dude, I had nothing to talk about again today except some stuff. Now, sometimes it flows good and what I end up talking about works out, but right now it's tough. Does one team, I hope we end up playing in the playoffs, that's Philadelphia. Well, Darlene, I've said that before. Not that I want to play the Eagles, but if it's the Eagles, Green Bay, and the Niners, give me the Eagles. That doesn't mean we can definitely beat them. Eagles is a tough place to play if we got to go on the road in the playoffs. It's not easy. So, again, I would not be confident, let's say that, if we had to go into the link and play the Eagles in a playoff game. I would like it. Let's put it this way, Darlene. I would be more confident than going into San Fran or Green Bay or anywhere Green Bay. But still not confident. Mikey needs to do his job to get paid more. Set the standard. Arturo, that's what I'm saying. Shut up. Which he doesn't talk too much unless he's getting paid for it. Bam. His shot's fired, right? And then, get to the quarterback. And if we get to the playoffs, you got to be a force in the playoffs. You know, you can't just be a 14-week beast and then the tail off. Can't do it. Nah, I ain't paying you nowhere near what you want. I'll trade your ass if you can't do anything better than that. You might have to be the best, at least the top 5 defensive players in the league, hands down. Darlene, I like him, but he wants to be the top paid non-quarterback. That means more than what CeeDee Lamb's going to get. Nope. Not unless you have a better year. Excuse me. Come on, Melheads, hit the likes. Darlene playing the Eagles is your Super Bowl. We get it. Mark Hutchton, what's up, brother? The only way you smile is if you have a happy ending. You're telling me. Oh, wait. I don't know if that's a smile, though. Chocolate covered pretzels. There you go. We going with the milk? Gotta go with the milk, right? Or are you a dark chocolate guy? Dark chocolate's actually better. You just gotta keep the dark chocolate away from your animals. JoJo. Jet Diener, the Cowboys, in the house. The team brought a great linebacker and have Michael Parsons on the same field. Great? I wouldn't know if I say great, but I like Eric Hendricks. He's a tackling machine. Do you think Rob Johnson will be head coach next year at Game Time? Rob Johnson? Rob Johnson. I don't know who Rob Johnson is. Oh, Rob Ryan? No. Rob Ryan. He don't even have a job. How about my Mets? How about them Mets? M-E-T-S. Mets. They're on a roll, baby. I thought you said Jello, Mark. I'm like, Jello. Hello, Joe. We need a Texas Super Bowl. Clemente, Houston versus Dallas. Wow, that would be fun. Pennsylvania Dutch and a soft pretzel is money on the hot summer day. Pennsylvania Dutch. Vinny, I give Mets love. Curtis, Pennsylvania Dutch, if you know, you know. It's a Philly thing. You're not going to tell me Michael Parsons is not a top 5. No, I love Michael Parsons. He wants to be the top paid non-quarterback, Darlene. If you're only top 5 defense, how could you be getting paid more than Myles Garrett? You know, that's all I'm saying, Darlene. You know what I mean? He has to have a better year. Am I alone in that thinking? Am I being too hard on Micah? You can let me know. Game Time. Tell them what Pennsylvania Dutch is, my guy. Pennsylvania Dutch. Ooh, right on Drew. Yeah. I'm more of a birch beer guy, Drew. That's what you're talking about, right? I thought it was birch beer, bro. I love me some birch beer. Root beer, not as much. Same thing, but with a kick. Birch beer is like Dr. Pepper, but different. I like Dr. Pepper. Cole Hamels or Steve Carlton, who would you take in their prime? Steve Carlton. Eagles would wipe the floor with Dallas in playoffs 2-5, remember. Okay. Thank you. Brian, is Mark ever going to get on Mark? I don't want to be on right now, Timothy. Nah. I don't want to be on there right now. I'll go on. I'd rather go on an actual, you know what? This is all honesty. Obviously, Timothy, I would, because it's good exposure. But I'd rather go on a show where you get knowledgeable guys. I'd rather be on Birds 365. I like Xander. I like McMullen. He's still a writer, I believe. Ex-local writer. They know football. I think Sills is more into the clicks, and you get Mark and Philly 500, and they just, Mark's going to say one thing, Philly's going to shit on everything Dallas, and you know that, right? So, just my opinion. Thank you, JoJo. I know I'm a little late. Dak 9-4 against the Eagles, Drew. I know, but he's looking at the playoff thing. Somebody look up Dallas's record versus Eagles in the playoffs. Look at Cowboys versus Eagles in the playoffs. I know Dak hasn't played the Eagles in the playoffs, so can't really say nothing about that. So you might be 50-50 chance. Mike is going for 35. That's a tough one. Sledhead, what's up, man? Your Packers going to beat up on the Eagles week 1 or what? Peanut butter sticks. No one is scared of Dallas in the playoffs. So, yeah. In the playoffs, you're probably right. Are you going home because you don't feel better again? Nah, I'm not going home. I'm going to suck it up. There ain't nobody here to help me. We got to help out the the young ones. The Eagles 6 out of 7 against bad teams. LOL. Mike has just got one. Drew, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm a Cowboy fan. I love Micah, but I'm going to keep it real. Micah has done nothing in the playoffs to help his team. Can't blame everybody else. David Cowboy, yo. Ray Urzula, what up? Birchbeer, yes. That's what I thought. Game time, Brian. I messed up again twice. I meant that Brian Johnson, who's the offense coordinator, will be the head coach. I like Brian Johnson, but he's gone, right? Where's Brian Johnson at, Drew? I'm still mad at Leon Lett. It should have been 59. Oh, yeah, Clemente. It should have been, yeah, he was dangling the ball out. And who was it that knocked the ball out of his hand? Who was it? Steve Tasker, I think? Dr. Pepper got a new flavor. I got to try that, Ray. I don't know if they have it here where I'm at. Eagles have been to 2 Super Bowls. Yes, I know. David Cowboy, 8-8 playoff record. Okay, so we're 500 against the Eagles. Not great. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my place, moving out of my current place. Really, Mike? Are you staying local or what? Game time. Have only one loss against the Eagles. Oh, so now we got one loss. What is the real record? Somebody give me the real record. Philly 500 was a mailman. Mistakes will make delivering the mail. Paying $35 million for 1 sack in the playoffs for 3. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Drew, I'm not doing it. Bebe. Who does 76? Yeah, Drew, I don't know. What do you think of the pick? I wish they would have got the guy the Lakers would have got, Drew. I'm not and Mr. TikTok, McCain, he's all right. He's young. We don't need a point guard. It was not a good night for the Sixers. It hasn't been a good few days with all the guys I want being traded to other teams. Game time, your thoughts on the... Yeah, I was just saying that. I like him, but I like the guy that the Lakers got. I think we needed a long wing. Unless, Drew, you're telling me that we're somehow going to get Ingram, then I like it. But he's a point guard. You know that. Who could shoot. He'll probably play 2 guard at 6'2". Or is he going to be the point guard? I don't know. You tell me. A little frustrating that the Lakers got Connect. What's up, Wade? GameTimeBrian@gmail.com. I'm moving 20 minutes south of where I'm... Oh, okay. So you're coming to... Oh, you're going away from me. What do you think about Steven Castle, guards San Antonio Spurs? Arturo, like the player. Like him. I don't like the trade that San Antonio did, but I like him. McCain, he is good. I like McCain. I just like Connect better. I think we needed a long wing player. I like it when we can get a 3-and-D guys, Miles Bridges. It's just, my problem is we need somebody, Drew, and everybody's going to other places. It's a shit show right now. McCain is maxi backcourt. It's a small backcourt, but who's our wing player? You telling me that we're going to get somebody in free agency? I'm fine with it. I also like New York Yankees. I think they got a couple world champions. Of course you like the Yankees, darling. My buddy that I work with, he works right next to me. He's a Yankee guy. He can't stand half the team. It's hysterical. Game time. The Eagles are up 1-3 against the Cowboys in the playoffs. Eagles are 1-3 or 3-1. So that don't make any sense. I'll look it up. McCain, Maxey, Bridges would be great. I thought Miles Bridges. Okay. What's his name got traded for what? Like how many ones? Michael? Really? You think so, Drew? I hate when they do that, though. Now that I like the player. I just want other players, man. I think he's so young and he could be great. He's already great at TikTok, so that's good. Good for him. Cowboys are 3-1 in the playoff. Okay. The Cowboys are 3-1. Okay. Not that it's a big deal because Dak hasn't played them, and we know Dak does play the color green well. I think Drew would be holding his breath for a little bit. Just a little bit. He would be holding his breath a little bit. Larry, sorry, 3 out of 4. All right, no, that's cool, Larry. All right, that's my 30 minutes. Cowboy, all right, thank you, the real fan one. Here we go. All right, I'm out. Yeah, Bridges got traded for 4 unprotected firsts. That's who I liked, but I wasn't giving that up. I'll talk to everybody later. Time for game time to work until the midnight hour. Late.